Hi everyone, in today's video I'm going to be working on the involute of a circle. Before we take a look at a question, let's know what involute of a circle means. Involute of a circle is the path that is traced by the free end of a wire or thread as it is wound or unwound round the circle. So if we have a circle this way, if you have a circle this way and there is a thread or wire that is wound around this circle, if I unwound it or I release the thread, the path that is going to trace out is what we call involute. Okay, so we are going to be looking at a question here. The question says a thread is wound round a wheel of radius 15 mm. That is the radius of the wheel, which is going to be acting as the circular front elevation. The question further says that we should trace the involute as it is unwound round the wheel. So I'm going to be drawing the circle now of radius 15, that is 1.5, so radius 1.5 this way. So we're going to have that, position that, let's have that here. Okay, so we have this, okay, with this center, so I'm going to be drawing the center line for the circle. So we can have this. Okay, then I will divide the circle into 4 equal parts first. Let's divide into 4 equal parts first this way. Okay, at this point using our set square. Okay, this way. Now I will either divide this circle into 8 equal parts or 12 equal parts. Okay, so you can use any one, either 8 equal parts or 12 equal parts. So let's divide into 8 equal parts. So if I'm to divide into 8 equal parts, all I will just do, I'm going to bisect each of the angles. So if I draw this way, both up and down, place here, have this way, okay, then here have this at both sides where the compass has shifted, so you have this, okay, then place here, have this, okay. So the next thing I'm going to join, I will join this from this part now, okay, join this way, join this way, okay. So I'm going to number this way, 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 and 8, because I'm going to be releasing the thread that is wound round this wheel. I'm going to be releasing the thread this way. I'll be releasing the thread this way. That's why I number this way, like this, 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, like this. Or we say we number it clockwise-ly. Okay, number it clockwise-ly this way. So the next thing I'm going to do, to each of these number here, okay, I'm going to be drawing tangents to them, okay. But first of all, let me draw this base, okay, with my T-square, with this base here, just produce this way, okay, that line from this 0 and 8. So I'm going to be drawing tangents to each of them. You can see that this line here for 0 is giving me the tangent, okay, it's giving me the tangent to this part now, okay, at 90 degree, okay. Then okay, before we draw for other tangent, let's pick the division for the circle. Any of the division this way, I'm picking 0 to 1. Any of the division, they are all equal, okay, they are all equal division. So I'm going to place on this point 0, okay, then spread it out, step it off 1. So we have here 2. I'm stepping it off 8 times 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and then 8. If I had divided the circle into 12, I would have stepped off 12 times. So we have here 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Now I can draw the tangent to each of these numbers. Okay, so this is for 0. Let's take this for 0 and 8. Now to draw for 1, okay, to draw for 1, all I'm going to do, I'm going to draw tangent to this. So I'm going to place this set square this way. We're supposed to place it this way. Okay, I can use this side, so like this, so I can draw this way. So see the way I fix this with this inner side on this line, then to produce this line, or better still, I can move it up to use the bottom if the edge here will be giving you issue. So just move it up like this, okay, following this line that we drew earlier. So we'll place it this way, so until it gets to 1. Okay, what I'm saying is that we are drawing at 90 degree, okay, perpendicular line or tangent this way to this part here. So you can see, so this is the tangent for this one, okay. Then I will do for 2 as well, which is going to come down this way, okay, it's going to come down this way. So we come this way. I'm using this inner side as my reference point, so I'll move it until I get to 2. I hope you are getting it the way I'm doing it. So make sure it is straight here, then produce this line down like this, okay. So this is for 2. I hope you can see. Then I will do 3. It's coming this way because the thread, we are loosening the thread from the wheel this way, we lose it this way. So I'll go to 3 also. So I can go to 3 also. I can have it like this, move it. See, I'm using this inner side, so until I get to this part here, okay, all I just need to do, just get the point like this, okay. If you're having issue continuing it with your set square, if it's getting here, no problem, not to worry at all, since you have drawn this. So I can just use the ruler to extend the line down. All I need is just to get the tangent, okay, just use my ruler to extend that way, okay. So the next one is 4 for 4. So I'm going to place, let's draw it this way, okay. Let me extend this line, this line here. Then for 4, go this way, move this way until you get to 4, and ensure it is straight here. Okay, then I'm going to produce my line this way, okay. That's for 4. Then for 5, you can see the direction of the tangent, this way, this way, this way, this way, okay. 5 also will go this way, okay. Please take note. Okay, let me extend this line so that we can use it to draw, Okay, so it has to be thin. Make sure all your lines, the construction lines are thin. Then move it. So at this point now, make sure it is straight here. I'm using this side as my center, a reference point. Then we have this. Okay, so we have that. The next one is 6. So to do 6 is going to go up like this. Okay, so you have this. So likewise, extend this line. Okay, then you have this. Move it to this point here, like this. Okay, so you can see that. Then 7. Okay, we are going to have 7 as well. 7 to go this way. Okay, for 7 it will go this way. Let me extend this. Okay, then I'm going to use this line here. I will use this line here. Make sure it's on the point this way. So you can see that. Okay, for 7, so this is 7, and for 8 we have it this way now. So we have completely drawn the tangent. Okay, so we have drawn the tangent. So next thing I'm going to do now, I'm going to measure this 0 to 1. Okay, 0 to 1. Okay, this 0 to 1, I'm going to place it on 1. Okay, on this one, the first division in the circle. So I'm going to strike on the tangent. Okay, on its tangent. Okay, which is here. Okay, which is here. Take note of this point here. Okay, then I will take 0 to 2. 0 to 2. Place on this point here on the tangent. Mark the tangent for 2 this way. Okay, okay, then I'll go to 0 to 3. No, yes, 0 to 3 here first. 0 to 3. So you can see that. Place on this tangent, mark the tangent line. Okay, like this. Okay, then I'll go to 0 to 4. 0 to 4. This 0 to 4. Place on this 4. Mark this. Okay, you can see that. Then go to 0 to 5. Okay, place on this 5. Okay, mark this. Okay, mark this. So we can have this like this. Then 0 to 6. 0 to 6. Then place on 6. Mark this. Then go to 0 to 7. Next, 0 to 7. Then place on 7 this way. Okay, then mark this. Okay, then go to 0 to 8. The final one, which of course is going to be on this part, so you may not bother doing that. So it's going to be on this part here. Okay, so we are going to take our curve. We'll take our curve. Okay, we'll take our curve. Now we are going to join this. Okay, this part now I place on 0 to 6. 0 to 6. Okay, then we'll place on 6 here to get this part here. Okay, so I'm going to take my curve now and smoothly join this together, which is going to be giving us our involute. Then I'll join these parts now. This part. The next, I'm going to draw this part. Okay, this way. Then I draw these parts this way. Okay, then I have this part this way, like that. Then I draw this other part this way. I'm gonna draw this part like this. Okay, so this is how we draw the involute of a circle. So we can call this involute of a circle. So as the thread is unwound round the circle, so it's going to follow this path. I hope you find this video helpful. Thank you very much for staying tuned. God bless you.